Okay, we're going to work on the eyes now. This was shot in daylight, which means the pupils were contracted. Eyes always look nicer when the pupils are dilated, so we're going to make the pupils appear to be more dilated than they are. So what we do is, first of all, we get the lasso tool and we just draw roughly around the middle of the iris and the edge of the eyelashes, like that. Okay, then we're going to press Ctrl and C to copy that area, and Ctrl and V paste the area. Right, as you see, the lasso's gone now, but we've got a new layer here. I'm just going to make my tool different. I've got a new layer here, and because it's directly on top of the it's a copy of the pupil, because it's directly on top, you can't see it whether we turn it off or on or not, because we've not changed it at all, and it's exactly in the same place. But what we are going to do now is, if we can press Control and T, you'll see what are called the transform tools for that layer. Okay, and what we can do now is, if we click on the link, see these coordinates, that's a width and height, we can bend and stretch the new layer. In this case we're just enlarging it. Okay, so enlarge it as quite a bit bigger than 100%, just a bit bigger. Good. So if we didn't have that link, then yeah, we could sort of make it warp it all sorts of ways, but we don't want that. We want it to be equal. If you're using an old version of Photoshop where it hasn't got that link, just make sure the numbers are the same in both these boxes to have the same effects. So just have a look. Yeah, that's good. Okay, here we go. So click that down. Right, that doesn't look too bad, but we're just going to blend it in a little bit more. Just make sure it's over the right place. Okay. Right, and we're going to just delete the edges with a soft eraser, soft edged eraser. So just deleting around the edges. You can see the iris below. I'm going to do that with the other eye. Right, it's a nice little highlight in this eye, we want to keep that. So what we're going to do is get our lasso tool. Right, don't forget we're still on the top layer, which is the pupil of the other eye. So we're going to call that eye 1. Okay, so go back down a layer, so it's this, and then use our lasso tool to cut out the pupil and the highlight of this area. Okay, right, and then Control C and Control V has created our other eye, so I'll label that straight away EYE2. Excuse me. Right, okay, now we're going to use our transform tool. Ta-da! And repeat the process. Going to bring it down. So have a look at the other eye, make sure it's kind of the same. yeah, I think that works. Missing a kind of highlight in this one actually, so go to I1, toggle that on and off. Okay, I want a bit of highlight in there, so I'm going to nick it from over here. Right, so you go to I2, use the rubber stamp tool, handy that in there. Okay, and just Alt and click there, just put a little bit of highlight in there, doesn't have to be much. It's not bad. That'll do, that works. Doesn't have to be exact. There, I like that. That's staying. Good.